Hi everyone! So today I am going to review for you a product that I reviewed a couple of years ago, and I'm actually re-reviewing it. The video, my old video, has been lost in cyberspace, and I wasn't even going to bother redoing this review, but I've received dozens of emails and messages from people asking me questions about this product and where my review is, so I'm going to re-review it for you today. And that is the Ovatel Ovulation Saliva Monitor. Excuse where I am. I'm in my basement. Alice is napping upstairs and Matt is in the living room making all sorts of noise. So I had to come down here where it was quiet and we could like talk and not be distracted. So yeah, so I'm going to re-review this product. So first of all, if you want to know any information on it, go to ovatel.com and there is a ton of information there for you. I'm going to put the link to the website below. So basically, what this is it's this ovulation monitor that tells you when you're ovulating based on your saliva. Pretty cool. It's actually very cool. I'm going to tell you how the product works, how you use it, where you can get it, and I will also explain to you what I love and what I don't love about it. So first of all, it comes in this really tiny little box, and there's lots of instructions in there, and the monitor comes in this cute little pink bag, which I think is just adorable. And this is the monitor itself. It's this little tiny thing, and there's some quick steps just on the back that kind of explain to you exactly kind of what to do. And the top comes off. Now this is the actual monitor. This is just a case to hold the little scraper thingy that you can use to scrape your saliva. And there's also, the little sheet thingy to wipe the saliva off the monitor. So that's what comes in. So this is just the basic container. This is the monitor itself. The one thing I love about it that I'm going to go ahead and explain already is that it's really small. It's really portable. I mean, you could take this anywhere and no one's going to really know, what it is. It could look like a million different things, but that's what I love about it is you could take it to work, to school, shopping, vacation, wherever you need to be, and you can take it with you. So basically what you're going to want to do is this is the monitor, and this is the slide that you put the saliva on, and this is what you look through. So basically what you're going to want to do anytime during the day, anytime during your cycle, you want to take some saliva from underneath your tongue. You can scoop it with your finger, but make sure you wash your hands first. And then what I usually do is I scoop it with my finger. Sorry, I moved the camera. I scoop it with my finger, and then I grab the saliva off with this little thing, but make sure your hands are clean. And you're going to put a drop of saliva on the slide. That is all you need, a drop. And I'm not sure if my camera will focus in on it, but there's a little tiny circle. You just have to fill that little circle with saliva. Then put the monitor down and let the saliva dry. My biggest mistake, and I think a lot of people's biggest mistakes when using this monitor, is they do not let the saliva completely dry. Like, let it dry for 30 minutes. Even the back of these instructions say, wait 30 minutes for saliva to dry. Don't blow on it to make it dry faster. Don't use a blow dryer. Just put the saliva on it, put it down, and go do something for 30 minutes to 45 minutes to let it completely air dry. Once it's dry, you're going to turn it around and you're going to look through this end of it and you're going to hold it up to a light source. So whether you're going to use just a light in your house or a window, I find looking through a window at the sun is always a lot easier for me to get like a clearer result. You're going to look through it, read the results, and that's it. Now, to read your results, this can be the tricky part, and I think this is where the monitor does take some getting used to, and it's the only con I have, is it's not as simple as peeing on a stick and seeing a line or not seeing a line for, like ovulation predictor kits that you pee on, you know what I mean? This one is different in the fact that you really have to read and learn how it works for you, and it's going to work a little different for everybody. I started using it when I was trying to conceive Alice. And my cycles were like 100 days long, if not more. So I had no idea when I was ovulating. And if I wanted to use ovulation tests to pee on, I'd be peeing on tests every day for like 100 days. So that would get really expensive. So that's why the saliva monitor really worked for me. So I'm going to start showing you what you're going to see. So when you're not fertile at all, you're going to see something like the top one. Not really a whole heck of a lot. You're just going to see some saliva bubbles. It's going to be pretty clear for the most part. When you're in your transition period, when you're starting to get close to ovulating time, you're going to start seeing something like the middle. You're going to see just a little bit of ferning. And what they mean by ferning is basically, when you put like your ice tray in your freezer and the ice begins to freeze and the top of it kind of looks like all crystallized and like fern, like the actual plant, the fern, kind of looks like that, the way it like spreads out. That's what you're going to start looking for. So as you start to come close to ovulating, you're going to see that one. And then once you are ovulating, your entire slide and your entire saliva sample should look like this one. And then the bottom one here shows what a dirty sample looks like. Now, if you've recently had lunch, or you're a smoker or something to that nature, you want to make sure you rinse out your mouth first. So if you've just had lunch and you're thinking, oh, I want to check to see if I'm ovulating, give your mouth a quick rinse with water, and then wait like 30 minutes or so, and then do the test. So if you get a dirty result, the easy thing is you wipe off the slide and you try again. Don't brush your teeth or anything like that, because that's really going to affect the sample. Just rinse it out with water, wait 30 minutes, an hour, and then try again. So that's a dirty slide. So, and that is it. That is all you do. And then basically, when you see lots of ferning, you want to get jiggy with it to make a baby. Ovatel also sends you a little thing like this. It's a cycle diary where you can write down the days of your cycle, any notes, and what you saw, and what your flow was, etc., etc. So you can keep track of everything here. They also have a really, really good detailed instruction manual that you want to use. It kind of explains things like, for example, you can take your saliva from here, take it off your finger, drop it, let it dry, look at it, and that's that. And then again, they have frequently asked questions on the back, so if there's something going on, it'll give you kind of the answer to why you're seeing certain things that you're seeing. So let's talk about, first of all, what I love about the monitor. I love that it is small. I definitely love that. And I love that you can take it everywhere with you. This is just where the little dropper thing hits, and you can just stick it back in. You can take it with you anywhere. I love that it is a one-time buy. So if you and your husband, or you and your partner, whatever, you want to conceive, let's say, 5 children. Let's say you want 5 children. You can use this one monitor to conceive every single one of those children. You don't have to go and rebuy anything. You don't have to go buy more tests. This is a one-time buy, which is awesome. I just love that you don't have to buy anything else. It's not like buying, ovulation tests that you have to buy over and over and over and over and over again. You just rinse it off. You just use the little towelette that gives you, wipe the saliva off, and try again. I suggest with this product is start using it before you're going to try to conceive, if that's what you're using the product for. I used it really to try to conceive, yes, but also to figure out my cycles, because my cycles were a mess. So definitely start using it in advance, because like I said, it does take some getting used to figure out how to read it and how it works, but it does work, and it just takes some time with some people. And you just have to make sure to follow the instructions very carefully, and just try it often. I usually start trying it as soon as my period has left. As soon as my period is left, I start using it, and I use it every single day. I mean, you can check it 10 times a day if you want. That's the cool thing about it, is you don't have to worry about wasting sticks or anything. You just use it, wipe it, you're good to go. So, Ovatel Saliva Ovulation Monitor, I think it's great. Like I said, the only con that I have is it does take some getting used to. It could take a couple months for you to figure out what your cycles are. But as soon as my period's gone, I start using it every day, and slowly you'll see the ferning on the screen get a little bit thicker, and then before you know it, it's just pure ferning. Go get jiggy with it, and then you'll see the ferning disappear, and it'll go clear again. So, Ovatel Ovulation Saliva Monitor. I think it's fantastic. Again, I can show you what you'll see. Non-fertile period, transition period, fertile period, and then what a dirty slide looks like. Also, Ovatel.com has a ton of information, so they can answer pretty much any question you have. I don't mind answering questions either, so feel free to leave them below or send me a message into my inbox. And that's that. It's a really cute little product. I think it's also great if you're just, even trying to avoid getting pregnant. I think it's pretty awesome, because you could use it, all the time, and as soon as you start seeing that ferning pattern get thicker, you can know to be really, really careful if you're going to have sex, or you can just avoid having sex altogether. So, anyways, Ovatel Ovulation Monitor, Saliva Ovulation Monitor. I'm going to put the link below to the website, and that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.